Batting for the Other Team, Chapter 1. The glow of the television was the only light in Kyle's cramped, pizza box-lined dorm room. It was 2 a.m. on a Tuesday. He had a macroeconomics midterm in 8 hours, and yet he was 4 episodes deep into my sweet-made rom-com. On screen, a spectacularly top-heavy girl with pink hair pouted at the male protagonist. She simply batted her impossibly long, sparkly eyelashes, let out a high-pitched "eh," and the guy immediately handed over his wallet to buy her a crepe. Kyle snorted around a mouthful of cold pepperoni pizza. "Unbelievable," he muttered to his empty room. "Man, anime girls have it so easy. Zero responsibilities. They just exist, bat their eyelashes, look cute, and literally get whatever they want handed to them on a silver platter. I'd kill for that kind of easy mode." As soon as the words left his lips, the TV screen flickered. The animation froze on the pink-haired girl, whose giant, starry eyes seemed to lock directly onto Kyle. "Careful what you wish for, buddy," a surprisingly deep voice echoed from the television speakers. Zap. A surge of blue, crackling static erupted from the screen, wrapping around Kyle like a lasso. He didn't even have time to drop his pizza crust before he was violently yanked forward. The world spun into a kaleidoscope of pastel pinks, blinding sparkles, and cherry blossoms that smelled aggressively like artificial vanilla. He felt his body stretching, shifting, and reproportioning in ways that completely defied the laws of biology. Then, he hit the floor. Hard. "Ugh, my head." Kyle groaned, rubbing his temples. Wait? Something was wrong. His voice didn't sound like a tired, 20-year-old college dude. It sounded like a choir of silver bells wrapped in cotton candy. It was terrifyingly melodic. He opened his eyes and blinked. His vision was partially obscured by a curtain of silky, bubblegum pink hair. He went to push it away, but froze when he saw his hand. It was tiny, manicured, and terrifyingly delicate, with flawlessly painted pink nails. "No. No, no, no," Kyle squeaked. Literally squeaked, scrambling to his feet. His center of gravity was entirely off. He nearly toppled forward, suddenly aware of a significant, weighty presence on his chest. He looked down and his breath hitched. Attached to his torso was a pair of absolutely massive gravity-defying breasts, currently barely contained by a frilly white camisole. Panic setting in, Kyle lunged across the bedroom, which was overwhelmingly pink and covered in plushies, and stared into a full-length, heart-shaped mirror. Staring back at him was the girl from the TV. The big, sparkling amethyst eyes. The perfect, poreless skin. The impossibly tiny waist. He was a 10 out of 10, S-tier anime waifu. He raised a hand, the girl in the mirror raised a hand. He gave his chest an experimental poke. The resulting jiggle physics were so exaggerated they practically broke the sound barrier. "I am a girl," Kyle whispered, watching those glossy pink lips form the words. "I am a spectacularly hot anime girl." Before he could even begin to process the absolute insanity of his new anatomy, the bedroom door burst open. "Miyuki-chan, you're not even dressed yet?" A girl with twin blue tails and a ridiculously short maid outfit stormed into the room. She grabbed Kyle by the shoulders, shaking him. "We are going to be late for our shift at Café de Momo. The master is going to dock our pay, and you know you need the cash for rent." "Miyuki? Shift? Rent?" Kyle sputtered, trying to back away, but the blue-haired girl, Aoi, apparently his roommate, was already shoving a pile of heavily starched lacy fabric into his hands. "Yes? Come on, put on your uniform," Aoi barked. And don't forget you have a double shift today. You have that rental girlfriend gig at 7 p.m. with that weird guy who smells like old cheese and insists on holding hands at the arcade. Kyle's heart dropped into his stomach. Wait, what? Maid cafe? Rental girlfriend? I thought you guys just ate cake and got free stuff. What are you talking about? Aoi sighed, rolling her eyes. Miyuki, being a top-tier waifu is a hustle. Do you know how much emotional labor goes into drawing ketchup hearts on omelets for 50 sweaty otaku a day? Or pretending to laugh at their jokes for $50 an hour so you don't get evicted? Now strap the girls in and put on your heels. 5 minutes later, Kyle found himself shoved into a corset so tight he could barely breathe, a skirt so short a stiff breeze would be a felony, and 5-inch platform Mary Jane's. He stood in front of the mirror, adjusting a lacy headband over his pink hair. He looked incredibly sexy. He also felt incredibly doomed. All right, Aoi said, tossing him a sparkly pink wand. Remember the protocol? When table 4 gets here, you need to do the Mo Kyun spell. And if the guy with the fedora asks for a hug, you have to upcharge him for the premium flirt package. Let's go make that paper. Kyle stared at his reflection, giving his eyelashes an experimental bat. It did absolutely nothing to fix his current predicament. He had asked for easy mode, and the universe had responded by dropping him into the trenches of the anime service industry. Lord help me, Kyle whimpered in his melodic, high-pitched voice. I don't know how to flirt with men. Thank you for listening to Chapter 1 of Batting for the Other Team. If you are enjoying Kyle's chaotic transition into the waifu hustle, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Want to read ahead or see the exclusive high-resolution comic book pages of Miyuki's adventures? Check out the Patreon link in the description to unlock premium tiers and support the series directly. See you in Chapter 2.